So I'm here with my beautiful wife, and I just want to ask her a question. Like, why does she think a lot of marriages fail?
That's a loaded question.
It is.
But the easy answer is most of the time it's miscommunication or adultery or just all out two people not realizing that as a person changes, they're either not willing to change with them or they changed it to someone that they're not.
So like me, it's one thing I hate to hear people say. They say we grew apart. Me, I don't believe that shit. I hate hearing that shit because to me, you didn't grow apart. Somebody stopped doing what they've been doing, or both parties stopped doing what they was doing. Whatever y'all was doing to make you love each other and stay in love, somebody started doing something different. You didn't grow apart. Somebody stopped. Somebody stopped doing the things to make things better. When y'all had your fallouts, y'all didn't sit down and fix it. So somebody had to quit doing what they was doing to keep the marriage going. I don't care if it was cheating or drinking too much, and every time you turn around you fighting. Somebody wasn't willing to stop doing what was wrong, because everything I always say, everything in life is a want to. If you don't want to be a cheater, you won't do it. If you don't want to be a bad parent or whatever the case may be, you'll stop. When you and your partner sit down with each other and talk about whatever problem that's, to me, I always say relationship detrimental. Both parties has to be willing to change that. Jessica can come to me and be like, say, man, I'm sick of you drinking, and every time you drink, you get up and you got the music blasting, and I'm trying to rest. And if I can look in her face and I can tell, like, dang, man, that's really hurting my wife, guess what I need to do? Stop. To me, it's simple as that. You do what needs to be done in a relationship if you want that relationship to work.
Okay, so have you ever heard the phrase that every 5 to 7 years you're a different person?
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay, so what if in my 5 to 7 years my path starts going this way, I start getting a vision of this is what I want, this is what I need, and in your 5 to 7 years you start going in another direction? Do you think that's what people mean when they say they grew apart?
Yeah,
it's not more of the relationship itself that they were working with each other or to stay together. It was just that, you know, as they changed and they evolved, their evolution was not on the same path anymore.
Yeah, I can see that, but to me, I look at it like this: if you change in the next 5 years or whatnot, I believe if you truly love somebody, we sit down and talk. And if you want to change and go a different route, it still should be with me, though.
I mean, I agree with that.
But if I love you that much the way I say I do, we'll sit down, discuss what you're talking about, and see what we need to do to help you go that route.
Okay, good answer.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard people say that before, so I was assuming that that's what they meant by they grew apart. You know, because you get a new person, you some things that you did in your 20s you won't do in your 30s.
Right. That's right.
Things you do in your 30s you will not do in your 40s or whatever the case may be. So people do evolve, but I do believe that relationships can evolve with those people.
Right. I just think one thing I learned too, if you actually love somebody enough, you will do anything to keep their relationship going. I just don't believe, again, that growing apart thing. If you love them that much, you should do anything in your power to keep things afloat and keep their relationship together.
On both sides.
On both sides.
And if both sides are putting forth a true, genuine effort, it should last.
And we should die together.
So we'll see.
We'll see.